It is EThekwini Matters. I am Sawake Maisela, your host. Today we are talking about Sizakala centers. These are facilities that our city is trying to bring municipal services at the doorsteps of our residents. That's why today we have decided to bring the head of these facilities, Ubaba Mavuso Tshabalala, to elaborate on this concept, but also to tell us what is it that they are doing to assist our residents that are scattered all over the city. Vuso, welcome to EThekwini Matters.
Morning, Baba. It's good to be here.
It doesn't look like you have recovered from the aftershocks of the Comrades Marathon.
I'm getting there.
You're getting
Should
there.
be fine after a month.
Yeah. And how was the race? Was it good?
Excellent. It was excellent.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because last time you made an undertaking to me that you will be participating the last time that we spoke. So I'm happy that you didn't renege on that undertaking. But just briefly, tell us about these facilities. How are they assisting our residents, and what is the rationale behind them?
We have these facilities throughout the city, from the south of Mkomas to the north at Tongat, to the west at Camperdown.
Mm-hmm.
They serve to bring reality to Batho, Pele, to bring access to our customers.
Yeah.
It's where our customers go for services.
Yeah.
So I'll say that in a nutshell. Whatever it is that you want, you go to Sizakala.
It's
It's where the tire hits the tarmac when it comes to our services as EThekwini.
Yeah, which I think is a very good initiative, because if you look in the past, our people used to travel long distances to access these services. But our city has gone an extra mile to ensure that these services are brought to their doorsteps, so other people can actually walk, literally walk, as opposed to getting into a taxi to an urban center to access these services. It's a very good initiative.
It is. We try. Yeah. We are always building more. Like for now, we are about to open a new one at Makapeni.
Oh, that's good.
We hope to have maybe one in every ward, but we try. Many years ago, people used to go long distances to access services, but now it's easier.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a good thing.
Yeah. Now, just tell us briefly about the plans that you are having afoot to ensure that our call centers meet the needs of our residents, because there are some complaints that sometimes when people call, they happen to wait for longer periods. And obviously, as the management, you must be having some plans afoot to ensure that they do not wait that long to access these services.
Musa, I will not lie, we do have challenges. Right. And our challenges were made worse by, firstly, the floods. And when we get inclement weathers, like if it gets too hot, or if if it's too cold, or if there are rains, that's where they are challenged. They get clogged. But we try to answer each and every call that comes in. But what we are doing is that we want to bring them together, so that we multi-skill our employees, so that we'll have more people answering the calls.
Right. Yeah.
We've also procured a system that will allow us to easily trace whatever complaints that we receive. So things are going to get better as we go.
You're touching one important thing. In the event that one needs to lodge a complaint or wants to compliment one of our staff members, what should they do?
Well, you can call our contact centers. You can go to a Sizakala center. You can also send an email. There are emails that we do have.
Right.
It does happen. We do receive complaints. We have complaints, as I said, but compliments we also do have. So people can access us through those platforms.
Yeah. What sort of complaints do you usually receive, mainly?
Mainly it's burst water pipes. Right. It's your issues with electricity, traffic lights not working, potholes and so forth. And obviously the big one is the bills. There could be issues, but I'm glad to say that we managed to deal with almost all of them.
Yeah, once you have received those complaints, just tell us on a layman's terms, what is it that you do? Once you got that complaint, what is it that you do?
I will take three. One, when it comes to billing issues are dealt with immediately. The consultant that is there, the agent, will go through your bill and answer whatever questions that you have. Whereas when it comes to your, let me say, burst water pipe, those are referred to our plumbers, to the control centers, wherein we send the plumbers, allocate work, and they will go on site to make sure that those issues are resolved.
Have it
Same
resolved,
with electricity; those are sent to the electricity control center, and then the electricians are then allocated. Depends on the nature of the work, but most of them are dealt with within 48 hours.
48 hours,
Which
is a reasonable turnaround time.
It is.
And you must have had your hands full following the wave of floods that we have been experiencing as a city. It must have been hectic for you.
It was hectic.
How did you deal with it?
We had to manage.
Yeah.
We had to manage. Unfortunately, our customers suffered, and we deeply apologize for that. But our contact centers got clogged. Some of the calls were missed, unfortunately. But eventually we stabilized, and we are on good ground as we go.
Yeah. And then is there a policy that regulates the management of customer services within the municipality?
Yes, there is. We have what we call customer relations management strategy, which was approved by council in 2020. It comes from Batho Pele principles. It talks about different things, your platforms on how we deal with customers. For example, we engage customers through the walk-in centers. We engage them through call centers. We engage them at the Masakane. They send us your WhatsApp. We also engage with them on the municipal website.
Right.
It also speaks to the standards as council, speaks to the conduct of our officials in offices. Yes. So basically, it talks to all of those things. Yeah.
But I know that there's one thing that is giving you sleepless nights.
Yeah.
I know that there are quite a number of incidents whereby some of these customer Sizakala centers have been broken into, computers have been stolen, meaning that the city has to fork out money to replace those. It must be frustrating for you, but what conversation are you having with our colleagues that are responsible for safety and security?
It's a big challenge, Msa. Unfortunately, we've had break-ins at our Sizakala centers, which also house centers of excellence, about 18 in the past 12 months, which is very bad. Now, when that happens, like it happened 2 weeks back at Umnini, Tusong.
It is 2 weeks back?
2 weeks back, yeah.
This just recently?
Yes. In fact, on Sunday, it was Krekeben down at Mkomas.
So they are unrelenting, clearly.
Something is happening, I do not know, but we're engaging with our security unit. They are managing the situation, but we also ask our customers to take charge and protect these centers. Because if Sizakala is not working, at the end of the day, the customers suffer. People that will go to Umnini and apply for jobs and access the internet and access Wi-Fi, they're not able to do so now. So we really ask our communities to protect our facilities.
It's a serious problem because clearly it says to us now we need to have a conversation with the leaders of our communities, whether they're talking about the church, the institution of traditional leadership, because it can't go on like that. It doesn't make sense that you destroy or you vandalize the facility that is helping you. It seriously doesn't make sense. And it clearly demonstrates that there's something seriously wrong about our society. It
does. It does. I doubt if things like this would happen and no one would know. So it does need us to go and speak to our communities and leaders to help us in this sketch. It is a problem.
Because some people will say, it's because of unemployment. You know, people are starving and so forth. But as far as I'm concerned, there is no amount of unemployment or poverty that will actually justify this unlawful conduct. To me, it's tantamount to treason. The moment you go and vandalize state infrastructure, it's treason to me.
It does. You know, it cannot be a solution to unemployment. Those facilities assist with unemployment. So now if you can't apply for jobs at the centers of excellence, where are you going to get the jobs? So basically you are going backwards. So functional Sizakala centers and the centers of excellence are assisting with unemployment. You know, in those centers, you get our co-ops, people who clean the yards and so forth. They are working there. So when we damage them, what happens? It creates unemployment. And those people are feeding families. So we will really urge our communities to please assist us with this.
To stop this sketch.
Exactly.
And your vision overall about these centers, because at the end of the day, they must 24/7 meet the needs of our community. I mean, there's the head of these important facilities. Surely we have got a vision, of ensuring that the needs of our residents are met unceasingly.
You are quite correct.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that we meet the needs of our customers. We need to make sure that our customers are satisfied with our services. Some of the things that I would want to see happening is us, looking at the hours of work.
Yeah.
We've got centers that are located within the malls. Nothing is stopping us from working in line with the hours of the mall.
Right. Yeah.
So one would like to see that happening. Also, one would like to see different platforms where our customers can engage. We need to up our game in terms of technology, your app, your WhatsApp, and so forth. So that is where I see us going, and definitely we are going to get there very soon.
Yeah. Fusos, thank you so much for the time that you've made to chat to us. I know that your schedule is very inclement by virtue of being the head of these Zagala centers, but we'll still be chatting to you because there are quite a number of issues that we need to dissect. But we appreciate you for making some time, and we wish you all the best in your endeavor to ensure that our city live up to its constitutional mandate.
Thank you, sir.
That was the head of our Zagala centers, Ubaba Mavuso Tshabalala. He has pointed out clearly that as communities, we have got a responsibility of ensuring that we protect unceasingly these facilities, because at the end of the day, they are there to help us. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to press the subscribe button to all our communication platforms so that you do not miss the next episode. Thank you.